Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And the video didn't even start yet, y'all. The first ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. Andrew Tate self-snitching, man. I had actually stumbled upon this video by myself, actually, and it's just been a whole crazy roller coaster by now. Again, y'all, Andrew Tate has been he has some crazy allegations and charges that's going against him. I personally, I'm waiting for more details to come out because he got arrested one day and then got released this, you know, I'm assuming like the next day or some crap like that. I don't know. I'm still confused about everything that's been going on. But let's break this down, man, because I found this video and I thought it was going to be interesting. Towards the end of the video, I'm going to play what his ex-girlfriend was saying too. So we gonna get into all that, man. Let's go.
Let's first take a look from his own words, what he says.
Found this little webcam thing. I text all my girlfriends. They're all coming here to live with me and work with me. All 5 flew in. This bitch. I'm like, she's my girlfriend. She's my girlfriend. She's my girl. You're all my chick. And you're going to stay here and we're going to make some money. 3 left, 2 stayed. And we started this little webcam business from my apartment. Got to the point where at one point I had 75 women working for me in 4 locations. I had one girl and she got too drunk one day and she threw up in my apartment. I told her to clean up. She refused to clean up. Start being an idiot. So I took her stuff, threw out the window. If all the other girls see me be disrespected, they're going to lose respect for me. Fact. I didn't want to fire her, which is more reason why I had to fire her ass. Got her shit out the window, so throw it out the window. Got her by her 2 arms and marched her out the door, locked the door. Texted me, you owe me my last month's wages. I ain't paying you nothing. She went to the police and told the police I hit her.
This is how it starts. This is how law enforcement involvement with him starts.
5 in the morning, 4 months later, and I heard the door.
And I don't know if he's high or on like any type of drugs, pills, drunk. I have no idea. But sir, when you have active, right, and this is coming from me being born and raised in the hood. I know stupid, like simple stuff like this that a lot of stupid people don't know. But when you're in situations like this, what you do not want to do is give the police any type of reason, any type of explanation to want to add more charges on you. The fact that all this crap was going on, right? And let's just say that everything he said is true. Let's just assume everything he said was true. Everything you said was true. You did all those things. You didn't assault her like that. He said what he said, put his 2 hands around her arms and escorted her out. Okay, let's just say that happened exactly the way you said it. She lies and says, hey, well, he hit me. He lied to the police and this, that, third. Sir, that sounds like an open case, an open investigation to me. Why are you speaking on it? Why are you speaking on it? Again, assuming everything happened the same way you wanted, same way you say it happened, you should not be speaking on it. Especially on a goddamn public platform for people to sit there and dissect everything you goddamn say. Because the minute that you say something in the court a year, 2, 3, 5 years later, and it's something so simple that doesn't match what you just said 5 years ago, they're gonna throw the book at you. They're gonna throw the book at you. Me personally, right? This, and a lot of people think it's kind of a form of PIMP-ing. I can't say the whole word. Y'all know YouTube would demonetize me, but that's kind of what it sounds like. But y'all understand, like, this is what sex workers do. When you think of like the Braziers, when you think of like the Bang Bros, when you think of like the what's the other one, chocolate covered cherries, and all those huge PORN industries, right? They're doing the exact same thing with women. He said he has 75 women. People are like, oh my God, he's being a PIMP. But these PORN industries are doing the exact same thing. The only difference is the businesses can add it as a damn tax. And I'm not sure if you can tax on OnlyFans. I'm not too sure. I don't know how that stuff works. I'm assuming you can't. Maybe you can. I don't know. But that's the difference. One is a business, and then it's just him being this whole thing. So unless he is forcing these women to do all these things, that's a whole nother topic for another day. Because if he is doing all those things where he's forcing women to do that, then obviously, yes, arrest them, keep them locked up, whatever.
And I heard police. There's a few things I can't say in the podcast. I've lived a varied life.
That is a form of self-snitching. That indicates that there's things out there that are illegal that he's done.
I've done some things when I had to pay the bill. What's this going to be? So I like flush my phone down the toilet quickly. Boom.
So I destroy evidence. Flush my phone down the toilet.
So I'm trying to hide shit. I'm looking around. What do I have to hide?
I'm hiding shit. I'm destroying evidence. One of the problems that you have with a guy like this is there's a treasure trove of statements that he makes that a prosecutor can use to impeach him with if he ever decides to testify.
End up with all these chicks just stuck in their house, sitting there bored. And of course, they don't go out. They're not allowed out.
So I got all these chicks. They're in love with me. They don't go out. They're not allowed out. Restricting somebody of their movement is part of force, fraud, or coercion.
You stay in the house. You don't go nowhere. You're not, no restaurant, no club, nothing.
Do you get to eat? Do you get to take a shit? When you start controlling somebody like that, that is the crux of you come here on a promise, but when you get here, I control your every movement. That's coercion.
Forget the sex part. Start beating the shit out of you. I grab you by your neck. Start.
Who was this guy's lawyer? I'm nowhere near the goddamn attorney, but I know simple stuff like this, man. I know simple stuff like this.
Annoying me, trying to resist. I just.
That is who he's got to be in order to control these women, in order to keep the money coming in. Because he was broke before, right? Now he's making money off the backs of all these ladies brought to him because they're in love with him. Their movement is restricted. According to him, they're beaten. That is slavery. One of the issues that you're going to have for somebody that has multiple citizenship is whether they're a risk of flight or not.
If I fuck up, England wants me in jail, I can fly on a Nigerian passport, or an American, or an English. I have so many passports. Are you going to block them all?
He's got so much content that's out there that it just flouts any notion that he's not a flight risk.
This is a perfect example of someone that feels like they are untouchable. Someone that feels like they're untouchable, they can't be beat. Perfect example of someone that is untouchable. And I say all that because, listen, I just don't understand how you can be this stupid, because I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt of saying, yo, let's just say everything you're saying is true. But why are you still talking about this? Why are you still talking about that? You have open cases, open investigations, all those types of things. Why? What is the purpose of saying and doing all that? What is the purpose, Mr. Andrew Tate? Because it gets to a point where people's going to be looking at you like, well, why did he say that? What made him say this? You snitching on yourself this whole time. I got multiple passports. That's going to force them to put you on a no flight. What do you call it? No flight or at risk or something like that. I can't remember the terminology that they use for it. Oh, she can't go nowhere. She can't do this, that, third. Da, 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 da. Oh, I forced her to do that. I forced her to do that. Just stupid. Who is this man's lawyer, man? Let me get to the second video real quick.
Which is absolutely absurd, simply for the reasons that it's absolutely false. I have lived with Andrew for years and years, and he would never do anything like this, ever. I've already had to make 2 videos regarding his innocence when it came to him being called a woman beater for a video that got leaked of us two having a little bit of a rough role play. I had to make a video clarify, 2 videos in fact, clarifying that he is innocent. And here I am again, coming from somebody who lived with him for years. He is not a human trafficker. He would never rape anybody, and he would certainly never ever human traffic anyone either, including.
It's kind of hard to believe her, right? When you see videos such as that of him saying, oh, she doesn't go nowhere, she can't go, she's not allowed to go anywhere. And I can see and hear people trying to make an argument saying, "Oh, he's expressing this, or it's he's using it as a weird terminology. He's it's a word of this or whatever." I can see that, but in course they don't care about those types of things, man. Oh, I was just saying it as an example. No, they don't care about those types of things, man. They don't. So I get it, lady. I understand what you're trying to say, ma'am. But in the court, like the other guy said, a prosecutor gonna pick this apart.
His brother, they would never do such thing. I am just so shocked, and I'm so fed up with all of these lies. talking about it, that he's a woman beater, that he's a human trafficker, he's raped somebody. It is so false. It's so false that it's upsetting. Even though we're no longer together, it upsets me because I know the person I have lived with. I know who he is, and he is neither of those things, and he does not deserve any of this coming his way.
Shout out to her. Fellas, you can't be this stupid. And again, my biggest thing about this whole thing is that these huge industries that, that involve in sex work, they do the same thing similarly, right? They do the same thing. The only difference is they're not stupid enough to come out here and go on podcasts, different people's channels, bragging about, oh, I do this, that, a third, oh, I do that, and I got this. She can't go to where? Oh, she loves me. She's not going to be leaving me. Just stupid stuff. You cannot be that stupid, bro. Because at this point, and along with other guys, at this point, I'm thinking like, damn, maybe he should stay in prison or jail. I don't know. Maybe y'all think differently, man. But I would love to hear about it. I'm just so like, bruh. Anyway, y'all, I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. Please, 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 if you haven't, hit that subscribe button, man. Also, too, hit that bell symbol on the side. Same time, make upload notification will pop up and alert you. Also, too, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that share. I look forward to reading all your comments, if any. So, until next time, please, man, y'all be safe, Erica.